This video will show you how to turn something that looks like this into something that looks like this. Right, now this is take 2 of this video because I originally made the first one and in the middle of the video my camera ran out of power and the video was lost, so now I have to redo it. So I'm not going to be working on these 2 jumps because I did this in the first take of the video and it ran out of battery, so it lost. So I'm going to go over to the landing of the step up because that's taken a beating over the past couple of days. And I guess I'll just teach you how to resurface a jump. The only things you'll need are a rake like this one that has hard spikes or whatever, so that you can break apart the dirt and then spread it around so that it's all even and in the shape that you want it. And also a shovel. And I recommend using a flathead shovel because it really helps when you're shaping. But yeah, so you're going to need your jump that you're fixing. This jump is taking quite a beating in the past couple of days. And you're going to need the rake to break apart the dirt, shovel to pack it and shape it, and then I'm using some extra dirt that I have just to add to it, just to reshape it, but you don't need to do that as long as you can break it apart and reorganize, I guess. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you're going to take your rake and you're just going to break apart the top layer. So this doesn't take long. You're just going to break it. Alright, so now what you want to do is you're going to take your shovel and you're not going to pack it down really hard, but you're just going to kind of like slide the shovel over top of it just to give it a basic shape. And I'm going to take the watering can out and water it because it's not moist enough. So yeah. Alright, so now that the step up has a basic shape, I'm going to go fill up the watering can and water the jump so that the dirt that I'm throwing on top has something to stick to. Now you don't need to have extra dirt, but I also recommend having it just so that you have an extra layer on top, just so that you can shape it and rebuild, and it also makes it quite smoother, especially when it's nice dirt. Like I have some nice clay, so I'm going to be using that. Alright, so I filled this up and now I'm just going to put a light layer of water on top. Don't overwater it because that's when it turns into mud and it's very soft and it doesn't work too well, as you could probably tell in last Friday's video. So I'm just going to water it quick and then pack it down a little bit more, and then I'm going to throw some extra dirt on top. So yeah, then that's pretty much it. Alright, so I put a nice layer of clay on top. Now I'm just going to spread it around and give it a basic shape and then pack it down, and it should be good to ride. now that it's all nice and resurfaced, I'm going to throw a little bit more water on top because the clay is a little bit dry, and it should be good to ride. Alright, so now this should be a good riding surface, so I'm going to test it out quick once the water dries up a little bit more. Alright, so you could probably tell when I rode down the landing, there were some ruts, so that'll just pack it down a little bit more. They weren't deep, so you should be fine. If you do get deep ruts, it's either because the dirt wasn't packed in enough, or because you overwatered it and it became soft. So if that happens, you can just, if it's not packed enough, you can water it, throw some more dirt on top, pack it down, and you should be good. Or if you overwatered it, it's best to just leave it. Maybe throw some more dirt on top where the rut was, pack it down, and then leave it, because once it dries, it should become harder. So down near the bottom, I think some of the water flowed down here, so it created a few more ruts, or a little bit deeper ruts. So I'm gonna pack that down a little bit more, and then wait for it to dry up a bit. It should be good to go for tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching. If it helped, like and subscribe. I'm still at 158 subscribers. Nobody subscribed from my last video. So yeah, I'll see you on Friday.